The process of writing a book can often feel overwhelming because it often feels like you just can't get your creative juices flowing no matter what. Let me know if you can relate to that. It felt like every time I sat down to write, I would have all these ideas, but when I sat down, I just couldn't put them on paper. Or it felt like the ideas didn't make sense and it just was too overwhelming. And this is why I love writing prompts so much, because they're expansive exercises that help you to consider your thoughts, get your creative juices flowing. And the best part is when you're being creative, you have no idea what turn your writing will take. So today I want to share 7 different writing prompts that you can use if you're a nonfiction writer and you're ready to get your creative juices flowing and get that book written. The first writing prompt is, what is something that you faced or overcome? Working through understanding your opportunities, your strengths, and your resilience can really help you to step into your power. The second writing prompt is, what is something that you want your reader to know or to take away from your book? When you hone in on that perspective, you really put yourself in your reader's seat and you start to consider what are some things that you want to make sure to include in your writing. A third writing prompt that I absolutely love is, what is a polarizing topic that you have an authentic or unique approach or perspective for? I love this so much because when we write in a way that everyone else is writing, or when we say what everyone else is saying, we do not give our authenticity an opportunity to show up and be in the front and center. And the truth is, your authenticity is your greatest asset. And writing about something like this gets to highlight it. The fourth writing prompt is, what is a story that you've never told? And I love this prompt so much because it allows you to be vulnerable. And when you're vulnerable, your readers can relate to you on a totally different level, on a more intimate level. And it's a great way to connect with your readers and keep them hooked on what it is that you're sharing. The fifth writing prompt that you can try is considering, what are your big goals and who do you have to become to be able to reach them? When you let your mind run wild, what's really cool about the way our brain works is it doesn't know the difference between what's made up and what is our reality. And so our imagination feels really raw and real. And essentially, you can manifest your vision just through your fingertips, which is really powerful. Not to mention, it's going to definitely get those creative juices flowing. Another great writing prompt is to list out your vision and your mission, which is really powerful because, again, it can get those creative juices flowing, but it also helps you to remember your why, what you're focused on, and where you're headed. And that will give you a lot of momentum to keep pressing forward. Finally, the 7th writing prompt that you can use to really get your writing going is to write about an experience, whether good or bad, that led to a massive change in your life. I love this writing prompt so much because it highlights the growth that you've had, the resilience that you own, as well as it helps you to see a great perspective for your future. Here's the thing. Once you turn the faucet on, the water flows. It's the same thing with writing. Once you get into the habit of writing, it just begins to happen. So whether you use prompt 1, prompt 3, prompt 7, or any of them in between, or even make up your own, give yourself permission to let your writing flow, to let your imagination run wild, and be surprised by the outcome that gets to happen. Writing gets to be as difficult or as fun as we make it. So I challenge you to make it exciting. If you're looking for the tools, the strategies, and the support to write your book, I have just the thing for you. In my complimentary training called Write Your Book in 30 Days, I walk you through the exact steps that I took to write, publish, and prosper off of each of my books. The best part about the process is I break it down so it gets to become seamless and, dare I even say, fun. So definitely use the link below, and I look forward to seeing you there.